Hello everyone. You might have very much interested in knowing that which subjects you need to prefer and through which subject you need to start the preparation for GATE. So, like as we all are engineers, we should be perfect in mathematics, right? So without mathematics, you can't do anything in any other subjects. Like we came from the background of mathematics, not from the background of science. So first of all, the first preferable subject for preparing GATE for any branch, not only for electrical. So as I am from electrical, I am focusing on this. So you need to start with the mathematics, and it is carrying 15 marks. It is not a small number. Even 1 mark can change your rank like anything, and it is going to give you 15 marks, right? And it is very important, and all these mathematics basics will be useful in all other subjects, especially for electrical, because the complete electrical engineering is based on the engineering physics and engineering mathematics. You should understand that first, because electricity is coming from physics. Okay, right. Comes the heart and soul of the electrical engineering, that is electric circuits. Right, and these are the very which consists of basic laws and theorems which will be useful for solving any type of electrical circuits. So if you consider anything in any other core electrical subjects like power systems, electrical machines, power electronics, you are going to deal with the electrical equivalent circuits, not about any mechanical or anything. Basically, our focus is on electrical equivalent circuits. You are going to represent power system network by an equivalent circuit, and even machines by different equivalent circuits for transformers, electrical, rotating machines, synchronous, induction, DC, whatever it is. So for analyzing all those circuits, you need to know how to solve those kind of circuits first of all. So you need to know electric circuits. Without knowing this, it is useless to go for other subjects, and it is not possible also for understanding. Right. Okay. Then the after mathematics, coming to the electrical side, you need to start with the electric circuits. Right. So it is of the second preference. Right. Comes the most important concept or mathematical analysis part, which is there in signals and systems. Because suppose if you consider control systems, the half title is systems and another half is control. Okay, the control systems is having, like, without system there is no control, right? So those systems, first of all, basics of those systems you should learn from the signals and systems. Also, like, the inputs for our electrical engineering are mainly sinusoidal or DC, that is step. So they are nothing but signals. So you need to learn all those things before starting the preparation of that control system and other core electrical subjects. So this is very important subject, even though it is not there in your BTech curriculum, you need to understand this thing. Okay, and all these are very easy only. They are like complete mathematics, and you might have studied all those things in mathematics also, like Laplace transforms, jet transforms, Fourier series. So periodic signals, all those were covered in mathematics itself. That's why the mathematics is the basic, that is the first one. Then circuits, then comes the third preference is signals and systems, right? I said then comes control systems, because before coming to control systems, you must have idea about the systems first, so that you are learning before this, that is in signals and systems, then it will be easy for understanding these control systems. And these control systems, electrical circuits, signal sign systems are going to carry huge weightage. The weightage is very much. That's why you need to prefer first of all. Okay, comes power electronics after control systems, because this power electronics, like the probability of getting more marks from power electronics is very high, because, and it is comparable with electrical machines and power systems. But why we need to prefer power electronics before electrical measurements and power systems? Because the syllabus is less and the probability of getting marks is as high as machines and power systems, and the syllabus is less, right? So it is better to finish this one, and we can finish it as early as possible, like within few days we can finish, means compared with machines and power systems. That's how I think, and so I prefer this before to electrical machines and power systems. Okay, comes electrical machines. Listen, the syllabus of electrical machines is very high, and you need to know about the circuit analysis for solving these machines problems first of all. So, and why electrical machines is first and after at the end power systems, means after electrical machines we need to read power systems, like that is my preference order. Why? That I will tell you in power systems. So after power electronics we need to go for electrical machines, not for power systems. Okay, after learning power electronics and power systems, and anyways before itself we are learning about electrical circuits and all. Okay, and then we need to go for power systems, because we should refer power systems after electrical machines, because the power systems itself means it is the system which is consisting of all the components in our, like all the components of electrical machines and transmission lines, etc., and electrical circuits also. Like, because what is a power system? It is a network, usually, which is starting from the generation, and there we are going to use what? Synchronous generators mostly. And then comes transmission lines. After that we are going to have receiving end side, loads and all. So the loads are most probably, like you can think of induction motors and all. That means we need to have the knowledge of these machines part before dealing with the power systems. That's why I kept it as seventh position or next to the machines. Okay, right. And one doubt you may get, like why we need to have these machines, power electronics and power systems at these positions like 5, 6, 7. You can have that after mathematics, right? No, might be after electric circuits. No, it should not be, because the syllabus of control systems, signal sign systems are very less compared with these three subjects, and you can expect very high score from those subjects, that is from signal sign systems and control systems. That's why we need to prefer them first. Okay, all those subjects, then from the eighth preference onwards it will be your wish, like okay, better to prefer this electrical and electronic measurements, because you can expect more marks from this subject than compared with other, like analog and digital and electrical fields. Like I cannot say or I cannot guarantee you that, but like it's good to refer this subject. Okay, consider analog and digital electronics. Like this syllabus is uh, the syllabus is less only, and sometimes in some years of gate papers, if you observe, the more questions are from these two. Like you cannot completely neglect this subject, and you cannot put this at the end also. That depends on you, because every year the number of questions from this subject is is varying. Okay, so it can be below 5, or it can be above 10 also, like 12 around. Right, so it depends on you to prefer this in front or at the end. Okay, right. The end, after completing all the subjects, you can go for electromagnetic fields. So even though this is the basic for all our electrical engineering subjects, including for the circuits. Okay, we, as I said, the circuits is the basic and heart and soul. Even we need this subject for electrical circuits, right? So that entire theory and the basic laws were proposed in this subject, the field theory. But the questions that we may get in exams is very less. Like in GATE it is very less, but coming to the IES, the syllabus is very nice, and you can get many number of questions, and the syllabus is not so much, like we can easily cover it. Okay, so based upon that you can refer this. Like if you are going for preparing IES, you need to start the preparation with this. If it is GATE, as very less number of questions you can expect, you can put it at the end. That is the order. And finally, this is my order of preference for the GATE examination, focusing electrical and electronics engineering. Right, and this order we can tell, but you should not ask which type of important questions you can expect, like where we need to focus more and all. That is rubbish. That is bullshit. Don't ask anyone about these things, like which are the important topics and all. If you are taking up one subject, you need to finish the complete syllabus according to the gate notification for that subject without leaving any single concept, because you cannot tell, no one can tell that examination papers questions, and no one knows which question comes and from which concept. Okay, finally, if you are going for one subject, better to finish it completely, and even you need to solve the problems and finish everything regarding that subject, then you proceed for next subject. So if you prepare only some concepts from each subject, and if you are getting completely new questions in the examination, you will get 0 marks. It is useless, right? Suppose if you spend some good and worthy time on a single subject, you can answer all the questions of that particular subject, that one particular subject. And if you are asked around 10 marks from that subject, you will get minimum 8 marks with a single subject. And if you prefer all subjects and go for studying only important concepts, it is useless. You may get 0 marks also. That's how it is different. Right. So all the best. Think that here in our life learning studio, I have covered the important concepts of most of the subjects, and I need to cover the remaining three subjects, that is power electronics, power systems, and electrical machines. That I will do. But as far as other subjects are concerned, you can just go through those basics, and I have covered in a crisp manner, very simple manner, and you note down all those points, and it is better for you to prepare your own material on your own. like my notes and like how I'm teaching you the basics and important formulae. Okay, I didn't cover any problem, like whenever it is applicable, I mentioned some examples, but it is not possible to cover the problems. So without knowing these basic concepts, there is no use in going for solving problems. So you first refer all these basics, then you proceed for, like, from each subject. If you are taking up one subject like electrical circuits, you first go through the basics of all the concepts, then you proceed for the solving problems from that particular subject. So after finishing up, you can go for next subject, and in a similar manner you need to proceed first basics, then problems, right? So this my YouTube channel might be helpful for you, so that your thinking and your approach what to do, right? That's it.